This is Murphy and his week 2 recap. So starting this week, we are gonna warm him up by charging that clicker. We're not gonna do it as many times as we did last week. This is just a quick reminder of what that click is to start the session. Good boy. After I've done that a few times, I'm gonna charge that release word again. Okay. Goodest boy. Okay. Okay. Good job, buddy. After I've done that, I want to play a quick round of the flying cookie game. Get it. Murphy. Good job. So remember, we're tossing a piece of food. As soon as he's done eating, I will call his name. Get it. Murphy. As soon as he turns towards me, that's what I'm gonna click and feed. Get it. Murphy. Good boy. He's so smart. Good job, buddy. We're gonna move right into our hand targets. So our hand target for this week, get it. I want to start fading using food to get the behavior. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna have a flat palm, no food, ask him to touch. As soon as I feel that nose, I'm still gonna click and then I will feed him his food. But I no longer have food in my hand to get the behavior. Now to warm him up today, I am gonna start with food in my hand, but then I'm gonna quickly move to having no food. Touch. Good. We'll do that again. Touch. Good. So that second rep had no food. I kind of made like a little pinchy finger so he thought I had food and then went out to that flat palm. Now I'll do the same thing with my left hand. Touch. Good boy. Touch. Good. Let's see if he could do one with a little bit of distance. Get it. Murphy, touch. Very good boy. So tossing that get it cookie, I called his name to get his attention and then asked for that touch. And he came right over from across the space and put his nose on my palm. So I clicked, I fed it. Good boy. Get it. Is there any chance you want to play with your flirt pole today? What do you think? What do you think? Oh boy. So a quick break if he'll engage with the flirt pole. Come on, Bubba. Like this. Yeah, you make it up here. Oh my gosh, you got it. This boy has one speed. Right, Murphy? You're very chill. All right, we're gonna keep going. We'll work on our position changes. So this week for our sit, I'm hoping to just use that verbal cue. He gets into position, I'll click, I'll feed, build our duration, get it. Sit. Good boy. So click and feed the initial behavior. Follow-up cookies for building his duration in this position. And one to release him. Okay. You gotta find it. Where'd it go? Look over here. What this? Good boy. Murphy, sit. Very good. Yeah. You and your handsome face. Okay. Murphy, sit. You're very focused. You like your food. There you go. Okay. Release him before he slides away into a different position. Feeding off of that, we are going to work on downs next. For the down, he will start from a sit. I have a few pieces of food ready in my hand. Food will start at nose level, and then we're going to come slowly down to the ground. Good boy. Okay. Oh, that's a hard one to get out of, huh? So remember feeding those follow-up cookies to build your duration, and then final cookie to release him. Down. Good. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. He has put his head right between his paws and laid there while he waited for his next cookie. Return a little so we can see you better. Down. Okay. You're free to get up, sir. Do what you want. While you lay there, I'll get some water. All right. Next thing I want to work on is going to be the mat. So the mat for this week, my goal is that I put this mat down. I'm no longer going to pick it up and move it. I want to see that Murphy comes over and gets at least into a sit on the mat. I'll feed him those follow-up cookies, and then I'll release him, and my goal is going to be that he can come back. Murphy, mat. Very good boy. Yeah, very smart boy. Then we'll release him. Okay. Matt. Good boy. Go. Hey, look up here. Okay. Yeah, that was a far one. Murphy, Matt. Good boy. So if I see that my puppy is already like engaged in motion back towards the mat, I don't have to call his name first. I could just say Matt. But over when I tossed that cookie, he was kind of like looking off to the side, looking over there. So I called his name first to make sure I had his attention, and then I cued him over to the mat. What a good boy, getting it down. Okay. He's like, I just got comfy. Good boy. right, watch your head. So bringing out our kennel. This week, this is new that we've worked on. We're gonna work on luring him in and out of the kennel. My goal is he gets 4 paws in. I'll mark and feed that, feed the duration, and then a final cookie to release him. Watch your head. Murphy, kennel. Now, very similar to the mat, I want to make sure that I release him before he releases himself. Oops. Come on, kennel. So I'll get him back in. Hey, Bubby, what's that? Go in there. I know, I'm not going to throw the food because you don't get food. Right here. Good boy. Give him a few seconds. Okay. Murphy, kennel. Good. So right now I'm kind of putting food, oh, I didn't see that back paw, at the back of the kennel to lure him in there. And then dropping food at the front to keep him in there. Moving a little bit faster because he released himself that first time. Okay. We'll do it one more time. Murphy. Here, bub. Kennel. Come in. All the way. I want to watch those back paws get in there this time. Both? Yeah, good boy. Okay. Good boy. Watch hip. All right, buddy. So that is it for his crate this week. Excuse me. All right, and the final 2 things I want to work on is going to be his handling exercises and then getting him onto a leash. I just have a pile of clickers over here. Why do I need so many, huh? Why? So handling exercises this week, we are building on the duration. So how long he'll tolerate me holding certain body parts. So food is in my right hand. I'm gonna turn him to do that gentle hand under the belly. We'll count a few seconds. Yes, good boy. New this week with restraint is a second hand under the chest. Yes, good. So that's just like a gentle hold. We used to call that a bear hug. I don't think it's used as often anymore, but it still is a good idea to get your dog comfortable, used to being held that way, just in case your vet or potentially the groomer needs to hold him like that. I think routinely you're seeing a lot of like a gentle hand on the collar as there's a gentle hand under the belly. But we still want to make sure that he doesn't get startled if anyone has to give him a hug. Yes. Good. Good boy. Lifting the tail. Melting. Yes. Getting to like 3 or 4 seconds. Marking and feeding. Moving up to his head. I'll flip the ear. Add a little massage. Yes. Good boy. We're going to flip that other ear. Massage. Yes. Good boy. Looking into his mouth. I want to lift that lip and then push back. Yes. Good boy. So this week my goal with his mouth is I can look a little further Yes, good job. Okay. Handling his paws, I want to find each toenail. So I'm going to have him attached to food and then kind of push the fur back, visualize that nail. Yes, good boy. So that yes was for 2 toes. Yes, good boy. And then do the same thing on each paw. Another new thing that we introduced this week with handling is some grooming tools. So first thing is the brush. With the brush, I'm gonna have them attached to food. I'm using the flat side of the brush this week because the other side is bristly and could be a little startling. So flat side swipe, yes. Boy. Do the same thing up near his face. He needs to be used to having a brush coming up there. Yes. Good boy. And then his chest, I typically am gonna lure his head up and come into the chest. Yes, good boy. You're just splooting on the ground, sir. Introducing the nail trimmers. For those, I am going to start at a neutral spot like the shoulders. I'm going to glide down his leg, touch the paw. Yes, good boy. You are gnawing on my finger right now, though. Same thing on the other side, shoulders, glide down to the paw. Yes, good boy. Let's see if I can rotate you a little, get to those back paws. So shoulders, glide down. Yes, good boy. Okay, that went so far. Do you think you can get up and get it? I believe in you. Oh my gosh, go. Find your cookie. You're funny, Murphy. And then with the leash, I want to connect him onto the leash. He already has his collar on. Where's the hook? And then once he is connected, I'll play that flying cookie game. Ready? Get it. Oh, that again went really far. Go get it. I think he forgot how to follow food. Get it. Sir, over there. My goodness. Now you just have a trail. Murphy! Good. So the goal is going to be that I toss a cookie. He kind of runs off with that leash. He's going to drag the leash. He knows it's there. He feels it. The goal is that we're teaching him to not be afraid of something attached and following him. Get it? I know, you get into it down and make you get up. Murphy! Good boy. Get it? Murphy! Good boy. So no cares at all about that leash being attached. When I'm ready to take it off, I'll show him I have food. Unhook that leash. Good boy. And then that will be it for Murphy's week 2 recap.